Hey brothers and sisters, God bless each and every single one of you. It's Hunter's Point here with another video. I wanted to come on here and give a brief update on a couple earthquakes that have happened in the world within the past day or so. I wanted to report, and both articles, by the way, are found on endtimeheadlines.org. The first earthquake I want to talk about happened in Iran. A strong magnitude 5.1 earthquake has struck Iran, causing at least 2 deaths and 22 injuries, according to Al Jazeera. Reports indicate that many people fled their homes in a panic following the earthquake that struck northern Iran on early Friday. According to the USGS, the epicenter of the earthquake was located at Damavand, just northeast of the capital, which is Tehran, at the depth of about 6.2 miles, right? One local resident in the Iranian capital reported that the shaking of the ground felt very, very strong. Images of flooded social media showing many people huddled in the streets of Tehran in the middle of the night as they attempted to escape from the quake. So unfortunately, with this earthquake, there have been a couple casualties, and there have been injuries as well. So, please pray for the people of Iran. They aren't the only place. I mean, it's worldwide that we're seeing a increase in not only the frequency of the earthquakes, but the intensity. It seems like we're seeing a lot more magnitude 5s and 6s than we used to see, right? It's becoming sort of the new normal when it comes to earthquakes. We're constantly seeing major earthquakes worldwide in, diverse places, as you read in Matthew 24. So the second earthquake I want to cover here is here in the United States. It occurred in Southern California. So I'm going to read this again off of endtimeheadlines.org. A 4.5 magnitude earthquake has struck southeast of Ocotillo Wells in Southern California. The earthquake reportedly took place at 3:07 p.m. That's obviously Pacific time, so that's just over an hour ago. That's because I live here in Missouri, of course. So as I'm recording this right now, it's 6:17 p.m. So it would have been just over an hour and 10 minutes ago or so. So not too long ago at all. This is a fresh earthquake, and it occurred at about a depth of around 6 miles. And again, this was southeast of Ocotillo Wells in Southern California. It was originally rated a 4.4 magnitude, but the USGS later upgraded it to a 4.5, right? And there's no immediate reports of damage or injuries or any casualties, so thank the Lord for that. So those are a couple earthquakes I wanted to come on here and report about. We're just seeing, man, we are seeing the increase in the birth pangs, right? And one of the birth pangs would be earthquakes. Again, we're seeing an increase in both intensity and frequency with these earthquakes, and it's going to continue until the day of our redemption, right? And even beyond that, as you're signaling the events that are at the end of the age and around the time of the actual second coming. So, we're just starting to see these things increase now. Like, imagine what it's going to be like during the tribulation period, right? Thank God we do not have to go through the tribulation period because we are not appointed to wrath, right? We are going to be kept from the hour of temptation. And the only thing you have to do to be saved, right, to be rapture ready, is to believe the gospel. Right? The gospel's 1 Corinthians 15, 1 through 4, so that Jesus Christ died on the cross. He shed his precious blood for the remission of all mankind's sin, past, present, and future. Right? He was buried, and he rose again the third day, according to the scriptures. It's 1 Corinthians 15, 1 through 4. That is the gospel, right? And the moment you believe that gospel, the precise, exact nanosecond you believe in your heart the gospel, you're indwelled with the Holy Spirit, whereby you are saved and sealed until the day of redemption. Ephesians 4:30. Also, Ephesians 2:8-9, might as well read those, right? Classic verses. For by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. Right? It's God's amazing grace that saves you by believing the gospel, right? Belief is the fundamental requirement and the only requirement for salvation. What's in your heart, right? That is the question you have to ask yourself. Do you believe the gospel, right? Because that is the basis for salvation. So, also, I want to read John 3:16, obviously, one of the world's most famous Bible verses, and I've grown to love it a lot myself. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. What a time to be alive, right? And we don't have much longer left. When you look at the world events and correlate them to Bible prophecy, and you look specifically at the scriptures, you can see we don't have much time left. We're not going to be in the last days forever, right? I know I keep saying it, and I'm going to continue to say it because it's true, right? We're not going to be in the last days forever, right? I cannot recall 100% if I ever got the chance to say this, but, if I have, then I guess it bears repeating. I wanted to come on here and wish you all the mothers who watch my channel, a very happy Mother's Day. We love you so much. It's been a pleasure and a joy and a blessing to be able to partake in fellowship with the majority of you. I mean, I might not have gotten a chance to talk to each and every single one of you in the comments, but just you all have been a blessing in so many lives, and thank you for everything you do, okay? Happy Mother's Day, and we love you. So that is where I will end the video. Lots of earthquakes. It bears keeping attention to because it feels like everything's kind of increasing. I've said this a lot to various people that I've had conversation with. It just feels different, right? There's something in the air that feels different than 6 months ago, right? Than a year ago. I can say with 100%, in my heart, I just don't see us lasting much longer. I really don't. Something's off, and it's hard for me to really point my finger on what exactly it is, but I think you all know what I'm trying to say, right? We are close to our redemption that in fact draws nigh. So I will leave you with that. I will see you in the next video, right? Should the Lord tarry. Otherwise, God bless you. Happy Mother's Day again to all the mothers watching.